Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say baby I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name. You acting kinda strange.
To start, I'm going to prep my skin using my Too Faced Hangover primer. It's my first time using this primer, but I really seem to like it. For the eyes, I'll be taking my Morphe 350 palette and just taking a neutral shade as my transition area. This shade is pretty close to my skin. I just wanted to use it so that all the colors could blend together. Next, I'll be going into my Morphe 35B palette, and I'll be taking these two pink shades to build up the crease / transition area even more. So you want to make sure that you're really blending. You don't want the colors to be too harsh yet, so just keep blending out so it has like a diffused look to it, and then you'll start building up more as you go along. Now I'm going back into the palette and taking that magenta fuchsia color, and then I'll be using that to deepen up the crease area just to set up myself for the next colors that I'm going to be using. Keeping up with this palette, I'll be taking these two purple shades, and I was trying to create like a halo spotlight effect eye, so I'll be placing these purple shadows on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. To create the spotlight effect, I use a little bit of LA Girls Pro Concealer in the color Fawn just to carve out the area that I wanted the shadow to stick out on, and then I set that area with a little bit of SACHA Buttercup powder. So the star of the show is COLOURPOP Super Shock Shadow in the color Fantasy. It's a beautiful pressed pigment. It's like pinky and purple, and it has like shimmery tones in it, and I just thought it was the perfect shadow for this look. Once I applied it to the lid, I took these craft glitters that I had and I mixed them together, and that's what you see me just packing it on to the lid color a little bit. I just wanted to give it a little bit more shimmer. I didn't use any glitter glue or anything, I just slapped it on there. To put the colors on my lower lash line, I started with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk, just so I could have like a white base for the colors to stick to and really be pigmented once I applied them. I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in the shade range Deep, and I'm going to be taking the orange shade and using that to color correct. For foundation, I'll be using two different foundations. First, I'll be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the color 178, and then I'll be using the Lancome Teint Idole 24-Hour foundation in the color 500 Sway W. And for concealer, I'll be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Deep, and then I'll be adding a little bit of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel, just to brighten it up a little bit. The Tarte Shape Tape is actually a little bit close to my skin. It was my first time using it, and I didn't notice that when I purchased it. Taking one of the darker colors in the contour kit and just using that as like a contour type of deepening up my face. I don't really like contour, so I just use that color, you know, to bring some definition back into my face, because you know you don't want to look too flat. Then, as usual, I'll be taking my SACHA Cosmetics Buttercup powder to set the areas that I concealed and to set under that contour area, just to give it a little defined look on my cheeks, and you know, just so I can look flawless. For bronzer, I'll be taking my Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Ebony. I love this powder. It's just so perfect. Like, I just love it. I just love how it makes my face look. To set the rest of my face, I'll be using my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder in the color 218 Chocolate, I believe, just to set the areas that I didn't use the SACHA powder or the Black Radiance powder. For highlight, I'll be taking the Artist Couture and Jackie Aina collaboration LeBron's. Bruh, LeBron's is bae. Like, just look at the glow. Just look. Love it. Moving on to the lips, I'll be taking my KYLIE Cosmetics Love Bite Lip Kit. So that means I'll be using both the lip liner and the liquid lipstick that comes in the kit. So you could stop here if you want, but I felt like my lips were missing something, so I decided to go in with COLOURPOP's Kapow, and I think that really did the trick. I just love how it turned out in it, and it's like a mauvey, grayish look, and I just loved it. I lived for it. So that's the end of the look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with me, and let me know what you want to see down in the comment box below. Thanks. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day.